Hey, you might be wondering, why am I playing with shaders this time? Last episode wasn't with shaders. Well, part 1, the last episode, was recorded 5 months ago. Yes, it took me 5 months to edit that video. It's not because it was hard. I'm just an ultra procrastinator. If you like this new look, I'm gonna keep it. If you don't and prefer the old one, just say. But personally, I prefer shaders, so I'm gonna play with shaders. I did some work off camera. There was a giant mountain here that I obliterated because I wanted space to build stuff. I also got some sheep so you can build a windmill. Because in this episode, as I mentioned in the last one, we're gonna start with the mechanical stuff. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit likes when you've enjoyed, and let's start. So, since last episode was a complete fucking disaster in the cave part, I went and mined a bit off camera, and by a bit I mean a lot. I have a lot of ores. I have like a lot of iron, a lot of copper, but the problem with that is I don't get one-to-one ores. I get nuggets. So we need to work on that. The way we get one-to-one ores is really simple. It's using a method that's mentioned in the quests. The one-to-one ore thing is mentioned here. First of all, I break an ore with my mining tool. I break it with my mining tool. I get crushed. Now, there's two ways I can do this. Either smelt it and get nuggets, which is not efficient at all, or I could use a mill and get dust. Why the fuck did I check that? Fuck. Well, um, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I have some stuff checked here that hopefully I can do in this episode. This is a mill. I need to build this so I can make one-to-one ores. But before all of that, we need something very important. If you're not familiar with Create, the main way of supplying energy to all of these machines is through rotational force, which I need to build. But how do I do that? With where is it? A windmill. I need to build a windmill, so that's what I'm going to do right now. So to make this windmill, I'm gonna need andesite alloy, and to make andesite alloy, I need algal brick, which comes from algal blend, and I need kelp for that. I have clay. I know I have clay in the other chest, but I need kelp. So I'm gonna make a trip to the sea and get some kelp. Now that I've collected the kelp, this should last me until I can automate kelp, because one of the things I should automate to be able to make the kinetic mechanism is kelp, and I've taken steps to do that right here. I've cleaned out this area and made it suitable to make a kelp farm. So right here, I'm gonna make a kelp farm, but before that, of course, I need to make the power source. I've made 2 stacks of algal blend. I hope this lasts me until I automate everything. Now, while this is melting, I should make the other stuff. I need stuff from Tinker's Construct, which is a seared casting table, faucet, a seared heater, and a melter. All of these require the same thing, seared brick, which is made from grout, which is easy. It's sand, gravel, and clay, and I think I have all of that from all the landscaping I did. Well, turns out I don't have gravel, so I'm gonna have to go. Oh, right here. I was gonna go far away, but right. I don't think this is enough gravel, but that's gonna. Hopefully, it's enough for what I need right now. I think it's easier to go find gravel on the surface than it is to mine gravel underwater, so I'm gonna do that right now. Well, I was about to go to a faraway place to get gravel, but turns out there's some right beside my house. Maybe. So that's cool. Here, I think a stack and 16 should be enough. Now that I have some algal brick, though, we andesite alloy is crafted in this mod pack is different than normal crate. It's crafted like this. Yep. Well, right now, there's a bit of a problem. I need super glue, which requires an iron sheet. And to make that, I need a press. And to power a press, I need rotational force. So, there's two things I could do. One, I could not use super glue, or I can make a water wheel and temporarily power a press. But I'm not gonna do the second option, and I'm gonna take the first one. I'm not gonna use super glue. How am I gonna do that, you're gonna ask? Well, it's quite simple. I'm gonna take a mechanical bearing. Let's do something like this. This, and I'm gonna add a shaft to here. Then all I need is a gearbox right here, and that's all I need. See, I fixed the problem. And all I need to do is do this. You know, it doesn't look the prettiest, and I also need more sails, but it's gonna do the job for now. And I'm gonna leave it like that. No need to make it vertical. And here, now I'm generating power. Also need to make goggles, which needs sheets. Now I'm gonna make a press, which requires an andesite machine. So, sorry, a kinetic mechanism, and I'm gonna have to make a lot of those because most of the machines need andesite machines. Sorry. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. But before that, before we start with the machines, I need ores. So I have the brick, the sear brick, and let's start crafting. Everything is surprisingly simple. All it needs is sear brick, just sear brick. Except this, which needs sheer glass, and I need glass, but that's also easy. While this is cooking, I should make a millstone. Now I've made a millstone. Also have everything I need for the setup for 1-to-1 ores. Now, the way this setup works, first of all, I need to make this power like this. Now it's extremely slow, but I can fix that with a bunch of cogs. You know, it's a bit bulky, but it doesn't matter. Now, the way this works is I need a millstone right here, but of course not right here. I need to power it. The way to power it is with a gearbox. I've powered the millstone. Things are inserted from the top and come out from the bottom. I add a hopper here, and it goes into this thing right here, the melter. After it goes into the melter, it goes out on a casting table, and I get 1-to-1 ores. Now, hoppers need iron, so I'm gonna use a bit of crushed iron here to demonstrate how it works. And why is it not working? Item cannot be molten. Oh, yeah, it turns into dust. So, shit, yeah, I could do it manually. I don't want to waste any iron. No iron gets wasted. Yep, like this. And it gets molten into 1 ingot. Also, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm unable to speak. I'm actually quite tired, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice a gold ingot to make a cast. But it's worth it in the end. Now, all I have to do is crush a bunch of iron into dust so I can make hoppers. Well, change of plans. I was doing all of this for a hopper, but turns out a chute is much cheaper. So all I need to do. Wait, is that even cheaper? Because I'm gonna have to make a press. Fuck. A press takes 9 iron. A chute takes. You know what? I'm gonna need a press anyway, so might as well make a press. But it's gonna take much longer. So, be back when I make a press. Now made a mechanical press. Now time to make efficient stuff. Is this applied with power? I don't fucking know. We'll find out right now. I just need a piece of iron. And yep, it is supplied with power. Let's fucking go. Now that I have 2 sheets, I think I could make it right here. Yep, 4 shoots. Well, shit, turns out apparently I do need a hopper because there's no way to use a chute diagonal, something to the side. So in the end, I'm gonna have to make hopper. I've made the 2 hoppers now. I just do this, and under this I think it's better if I put it here. Do this. I add a chest here. Make sure it's connected. It's not. So I do this, and it's now connected. All I need is a chest right here, and everything should be automated. Now I've made my chest and got all of my crushed ores. I just put the chest right here, and I should insert everything here, and yep, it goes in, it gets crushed, and it gets processed into dust. I think as it goes in big batches, it's gonna take a while, but eventually is the hopper not working? What's the problem? Bruh, the hopper's not working. Not even here. Oh, it might be the lever. It's closing the hopper. Well, how do I fix this? I think I know. If I do this and I do this, yep, it doesn't affect here, and this continues. Yep, now everything is fully automatic. I've now automated ore smelting. It's now, like this quest, 1-to-1. I'm not losing anything, so I could multiply ores, but I don't have the resources for that now. But in the future, I'm going to aim for, and there's that. You know what? I'm just gonna fix this later, but it's automated now. I'm gonna end this episode here. I know it's been a shorter one compared to the last episode, but to be honest, I'm tired. I know I didn't do much this episode. I only did this. So next episode, I'm gonna do a bunch more stuff, like the tree farm, the kelp farm, the main quests. To be honest, last episode when I said we could do all of this, I totally forgot about the ores. So it's no problem. If you enjoyed this, glad you enjoyed. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.